should be a good one. Whoever wants it should be able to get that one. But right now, we got to beat the legacy.
Yep, a newly acquired James Ellis, 6'7" big fella, jumping center versus Ayumide Ajabue, and then quickly into the front row is Ice Taz getting off to a great start for the Iron Horses.
Yeah, that's good news for the Iron Horses. Cortez Mosley has made his way from a sixth man to on the starting lineup, and when he gets going early, it's good.
Yep, we got a steal by Joe Rush in the open court, and it is rejected. Get that out of here by James Campbell, but Daniel Parrish with the offensive rebound. And he puts it in.
Yeah, great job to kind of fake like he was going to pass it out to somebody and then just went ahead and laid it up.
Couldn't have started better for the Iron Horses. They scored 4 quick points in the first 30 seconds. Quickly back is Lake County. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And rebound pulled down by the Iron Horses, and they quickly in transition. Estill for Daniel Parrish. A little pull-up in the paint. Nothing but net for Daniel Parrish.
And those three guys right there, Mosley, Estill, and Parrish, have been really instrumental in Logan Sports' success.
No question about it. Martell Miller, the point guard, has an opening to the paint, and he lays it in.
Ooh, Ellis almost got a piece of it.
Yes,
they're looking for those blocks.
Now we got an alley-oop to Ice Taz, and he throws it down.
Yes. Cortez Mosley making it happen early.
So Iron Horse is off to a great start. 8-2 is the score. Just underway. Glad it's been part of your Sunday with us here on TBL TV. Now Ellis with the rejection. As Charles Campbell tried to take it right at him. So Ellis in that 6'7" frame, Dave, making his presence known early.
Ellis, hometown is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He went to Langston University in Oklahoma.
So that's a long way from Pittsburgh. So
that is.
And a long way from Logansport, Indiana as well.
That's right.
Now a three-pointer.
A shot.
Is good, and I believe it's
Martell Miller.
A chance for a 4-point play, which I can see.
Yeah, that hit a lot of parts of the rim, Joe.
Yep. So credit the 3-point field goal for Martell Miller. He has all 5 Lake County points. He is single-handedly keeping the legacy in the ball game. Now we got a conversation with the officials. I thought I read the officials' lips, Dave, that said good bucket. Of course, that's okay. So he made the shot and he gets a free throw. But better to have the discussion and make sure the right call was made, as it certainly appeared that was the case. So Martell Miller converts the free throw. It is the Logansport Iron Horses 8, Martell Miller 6, as he has all 6 Lake County points. Three-pointer on the way, no good by Rush. Rebound pulled down by Charles Campbell for the legacy, with just 7 men dressed, and the Iron Horses with just 7 men dressed. So survival of the fittest here this afternoon. Campbell pull-up jump shot, and he drills it.
And this legacy, they're finally seeing a team with as many players as they have, so they're probably loving the opportunity.
Absolutely. You don't want to finish the season without a win, so this is their last chance, obviously.
Absolutely, to avoid the goose egg. Nobody loves that, no matter what you're playing.
Ellis with a three-pointer off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Outlet pass is ahead, and throwing it down is Ayumide Ajboye.
And is Wayne Casey going to end up calling a timeout here early if they start to creep away?
Yep, an 8-0 legacy run in Lake County with the lead for the first time today. 2-point lead, 10-8, 9:40 to go in our opening quarter. Parrish on the handoff from Ellis. Little hesitation in the paint. Also leaves it short, but he does draw the foul. The foul is going to be on Pat Terrell. His first on the team.
Yeah, I didn't quite have the strength to be able to get that quite to the basket, but a good move to get to the line.
So Daniel Parrish to shoot a pair of free throws. Parrish, 14 points per game. Good to see him healthy. He missed a couple of games earlier in the season. They are a different ball club with him on the floor, obviously.
Daniel Parrish from Aiken, Georgia. And you mentioned somebody else from Aiken.
That's right. William the Refrigerator Perry and his brother, Michael Dean Perry, who had a nice career in the NFL as well. As Daniel Parrish makes the first free throw. I believe he was with the Denver Broncos. I can't be for certain, but I do believe he went to Clemson along with William the Refrigerator Perry.
We asked Daniel Parrish what his favorite eatery was around here in Logansport. He says, so far, Braves Pancake House.
Okay. Yeah, barbecue bacon cheeseburger is superb. Now steal by Parrish, and Ice Tez in the open court. He will lay it up and lay it in.
And Cortez feeling good today.
Ice Tez with 6 quick points. And just like that, the Iron Horses regain the lead, 12-10. Quickly back into the front court of the legacy. Three-pointer is off the mark. No good. Daniel Parrish with a nice job at Sky for that rebound for the Iron Horses. Now inside now to Ellis. Ellis tries to back his man down. Nice spin move from Ellis.
Oh,
Shot a little bit too strong. Rebound pulled down by Martell Miller. Miller in the open court will take it all the way. A pass, like a little bit too unselfish that time for Miller. Looked like he had an open layup. Tried to pass it to Campbell, and the turnover gives the ball back to the Iron Horses. And there's Joe Rush. We're going to get an illegal screen, easy for me to say, on James Ellis. Rush didn't allow Ellis time to set that screen. Easy call for the official to make.
I feel like that last time when Logansport was defending that fast break, Cortez Mosley kind of faked as if he was going to go up hard and stayed on his feet and able to stop from a dish.
Yep, kind of baited Martell into making that extra pass. So heads up by Ice Tez. Shot clock down to 12. Still plenty of time for the Legacy to get a shot off. Now we're going to get a traveling violation as Terrell slid that pivot foot right in front of the official. I believe that is the second consecutive turnover for the Legacy. Iron Horses get it back. Up 2 here early in this first quarter. It looks like Ernest Carter, the EC Express, is on the bench, but does not have his uniform on, so perhaps he's unavailable as well. But we'll keep our eye on the EC Express on that Iron Horses bench. Now Parrish, foul line extended shot, gets a kind roll off the rim.
And Ice Tez almost got a little bit of offensive basket interference as he was hanging around that rim, but nice little shot there.
4 minutes gone by. Now Ice Tez with the steal. Daniel Parrish comes up with a loose ball to Ellis as they look to push to Rush. The Legacy, they'll get back. Rush, hesitation dribble, has his pocket pick, but he gets the ball back. Now Cameron Estel has the basketball on the wing. It's screen from Ellis, 17-foot jump shot on the way. Nothing but net for Cameron Estel.
And Cameron's been big all year.
Yes, he has. His first field goal. It's an 8-0 Logansport run. The Iron Horses up 16-10. Quickly back. Is the Legacy shot is up. It is good, and a chance for a three-point play.
Got the big man to leave his feet. Able to draw that foul.
Foul is on Ellis. For the big fella, that is his second, I believe. So 2 team fouls on the Iron Horses, both on James Ellis. We'll restate that there's only 7 guys on the Iron Horses roster today. So foul trouble is huge for both teams. And the free throw is no good. Parrish has the rebound. Outlet pass too far for Rush, but Rush is able to track it down in the corner. Good hustle by Rush. For Daniel Parrish, bounce pass to Ellis, who thought he was going to shoot because James looked like he was going to crash the offensive glass. Parrish, unselfish.
And that's just chemistry, Joe. You know, these new guys haven't been with this team for very long. And I thought Ellis was motioning as if he might even have wanted an alley-oop for that.
That could be as well. So in any event, turnover gives the ball back to the Legacy. Into the front court. His pass is intercepted by Rush, and the Iron Horses have numbers. Ice Tez, alley-oop to Daniel Parrish. A little too tall for Parrish. She's Daniel looking at Ice Tez and said, I got hops, man, but I can't jump above the backboard.
And then maybe Ellis was like, throw that one to me. I can catch that, but
it does go off the Legacy. So the Iron Horses maintain possession, and now the shot clock, I believe, hadn't reset. So I believe that is a timing situation, and they will reset the shot clock to 14 seconds. 7:07 to go in our first quarter. Logansport on top, 16-12. It's been a competitive, well-played game both ways here so far this afternoon. Estel, elbow jump shot is a little bit short. Ellis, high in the air to get that rebound, but has it go off his knee out of bounds. And the Legacy will get it back. So Ellis, very active in the early going. And I like the fashion statement, too, with the 2 different colored shoes on for the big fella. So full court pressure being utilized by the Iron Horses. Lake County breaks it back relatively easy. Now Estel comes up with a loose ball. 1-on-2. Estel with the Euro step, reverse layup. He puts it in and draws the foul.
Just a great energy by Estel. He always keeps that energy up, and he is quick to the ball. A lot of our players are, and he gets that bucket.
Check it. Eric Boyd in for the Lake County Legacy. The foul was on Boyd. 6:41 to go in our first quarter. It is Logansport 18, Lake County 12. It's a free throw coming for Cameron Estel, trying to complete the three-point play for the Iron Horses. and he drills it. Estill with 5 points. So 3 guys have scored for the Iron Horses: Mosley, Estill, and Parrish. The 3 guys we talked about at the top of the broadcast, along with Joe Rush. So man-to-man defense being utilized. We got a substitution as Noah Jordan in for the first time for the Legacy. Now good backdoor cut and throwing it down was Charles Campbell.
Yeah, what a nice drive to the basket there.
That sure was. Great call out of the timeout by the Legacy, and they execute perfectly. Now Noah Jordan just in the lineup, gets a touchdown low, and he puts it in.
There we go. Jordan getting some buckets.
And for Lake County, Matthew Lesh checks in for the first time. So both coaches doing their level best to keep fresh bodies in there, with 7 able bodies for each squad here today. Past the midway point of our opening quarter. And taking it strong to the goal is Miller. Kicks it out to Lesh just in the line. Has a wide open corner 3, and he knocks it down.
Nice work there as the Legacy hasn't won a game, but they are keeping right with the Iron Horses.
They are. Lesh had time to set his feet and converts from downtown to get this down to a 4-point game. Now Jordan takes it strong to the goal with the left hand, and he finishes.
And he's been looking to get into the action here, just new to the Iron Horses.
Yep, Jordan's back-to-back buckets. Well, this part up by 6. Now 3-pointer on the way is short. Charles Campbell left that one short. And here come the Iron Horses in the open court. Dare Mosley shoot a 3-pointer. And he gets a kind roll off the rim.
Well, I was wondering if that was going to be a heat check, but it was in the positive direction,
Yep.
Joe.
Ice Taz with 9 points. That is the Logansport lead as we approach 5 minutes to play in our opening quarter. Lesh for Charles Campbell. Campbell looks to penetrate. Estill does a nice job moving his feet. Now free throw line jumper is good by Pat Terrell. His first field goal.
What a great shot there by Lake County.
Yes, it was. James Ellis playing with 2 personal fouls. Got to be careful not to pick up an offensive foul. He is double teamed when they get a reach in foul. Is Pat Terrell not thrilled with that call? He thought he got a lot of basketball. He might have. Fisher say got a little bit of arm as well.
Well, you can tell that Ellis out there wants to show some beefiness down there in the paint. He's just jonesing for that alley-oop dunk or that spin move. So it'll be interesting when he kind of gets isolated in the post to see what he can pull off.
For Terrell, that is his 2nd personal foul. He's the first Legacy to pick up 2 personal fouls here. 4.5 minute mark of this first quarter. Now Rush has an open jump shot, and he knocks it down.
And then Lake County, number 32, Eric Boyd, pushes James Ellis.
And we get a whistle. I don't believe a foul was called. I think just to allow cooler heads to prevail, I think, because I don't see any foul indicated by the officials.
Yeah, that if we see anything down the line, that will be the beginning of it.
So the Iron Horses lead by 9. 4.5 minutes to go in our first quarter. I'm trying to set out a high ball screen as Boyd. But doing a nice job was Rush moving through that. Now Pat Terrell strong to the goal, and he draws the foul. Does Pat Terrell? We'll check and see who the foul is on. It's on Cameron Estill. His first. Team foul number 3 for Logansport. But it was in the act of shooting, so Pat Terrell to shoot a pair of free throws for the Legacy. Stay updated on the latest news, signing, scores, and more by following the Basketball League on social media. So Pat Terrell, 18.2 points per game scorer on the season for the Legacy, hits the first free throw. He now has 3 points. If you're just joining us, the Iron Horses will be in a 1-game play-in against Kokomo down in Kokomo on Tuesday the 27th, so 1 week from Tuesday. So the Iron Horses will be off until then. As Terrell makes both free throws, he has 4 points. The Iron Horses lead is 7. Mosley will step into a 3-pointer, leaves this one short. Rebound pulled down by Martell Miller to Lesh. Lesh thought about a 3-point shot, skip pass out of Miller. Miller has it near midcourt. Now they clear the side out for Lesh, but Joe Rush does a nice job moving his feet. Step back 3 on the way for Lesh is short. Mosley has the rebound. Quickly head now is Joe Rush. The Iron Horses thought they had numbers, but Lesh does a nice job getting back, tries to save it.
Oh,
And he did, but he threw it along the court, and it hit the sideline. It goes out of bounds as Miller could not get it before it went out of bounds.
yeah, it was quite a push out. I was surprised that he kind of ended up pushing that one out, but a good angle for the Iron Horses. They get the possession.
Logansport is up 8 inside of 4 minutes to play in our first quarter. Joe Rush, a long 3-pointer, is off the mark. No good. Mosley tries to get the rebound, but Lesh does a nice job tapping it out. To Martell Miller and the Legacy look to push. A good bounce pass. Shot is rejected by the big fella, James Ellis. Quickly back on the Iron Horses. Noah Jordan, three-pointer is short. Esto with the offensive rebound. Good spin move by Esto. Could not finish. Tries to get his own miss. He does. Knocked away.
Oh,
Saving it was Rush. Did a nice job. They say that he stepped on the sideline. Now the officials saying, I believe, that a member of the Legacy, when they were out of bounds, touched the basketball. I think that's what her explanation is to her partner over there.
yeah, I didn't know if, Joe was trying not to land on him.
Okay, well, it's the other way around. So it was a
Maybe the legacy player was part of the out of bounds because they were out of
that
bounds
could be.
and Joe stepped on them. But
In any event, the ball goes back over to Lake County, trying to cut into this 8-point deficit. Glad you could spend part of your Sunday afternoon with us here on TBL TV, the regular season finale for both the Iron Horses and the Lake County Legacy. Lesh, they clear a side out for him. 14-foot jump shot on the way for Lesh, and he drills it. Mosley came over to try and deny, but Lesh has been impressive off the bench for the Legacy.
yeah, Matthew Lesh seems to have all the moves and all ready to shoot.
And now we get a loose ball, and it goes off of the Iron Horses. Another turnover for Logan Sports. So they did a nice job building the lead, but they've gotten sloppy with the possession last couple of times down. And so Lake County can get a little bit closer. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play in our first quarter. Lake County down 6. See what they do on this possession. Miller, shot is rejected once again by Ellis. To Noah Jordan. 2-on-1. Jordan will take it all the way and throw it down. Flex in front of the camera as well.
And you see Ellis and Jordan, just the new additions to this team, and they bring some pretty athletic stuff.
No question about it. Now Martell tries to save it in the corner and throws it off of Rush out of bounds. Good defense by the Iron Horses, but the Legacy maintain possession.
As fans continue to trickle into.
He drew up on the timeout. It's your Indiana Pacers Day Packer in the Eastern Conference Finals. That series starts Wednesday at Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks.
I'm back in my high school here today, Joe, and when I was in high school, the Knicks Pacers were a big deal. So looking forward to that.
It's Charles Campbell on the throwdown on the miss from Lesh. Campbell with some great hops. He has 6 points. Quickly back out of Iron Horses, no good. Ellis put back, no good. Lesh has the rebound for Lake County. Lake County with numbers. Good no-look pass to Miller, who lays it in.
Great shot there by Miller.
Legacy looked like a different team come out of that timeout. 4 quick points, and they cut the lead down to 4. Esto has an open 3. Off the heel, no good. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. Lake County, chance to cut into this 4-point deficit inside of 2 minutes to play in our first quarter. Lesh being watched by Jordan. Gets a high ball screen from Jordan. Fadeaway jump shot for Lesh off the high glass, no good. But we're going to get a Logan Sport foul. So the foul on Cortez Mosley. He was about 30 feet away from the action. So perhaps the referee meant to say 14 and not 15. Because Lesh is shooting the free throw. He was definitely fouled, if you want to say that. But it would have been Esto, I think. But for the time being, we're going to have the foul on Cortez Mosley, his first. As Lesh converts the first free throw. Off the bench, Matthew Lesh with 6 points here for the Legacy. They're on a 5-0 run. A chance to cut even closer as Lesh hits both free throws. And all of a sudden, Dave, it is a 2-point Logan Sport lead. Quickly back are the Iron Horses. Ellis backs his man down, and he puts it in.
And that's a good move by the big man. Just got great position down low and pretty easy shot for him.
Yep, great rim run by James Ellis. His teammates found him. And that ends the 6-0 Lake County run. Now Campbell with the pump fake, no good. Shot is off of James Ellis out of bounds. Lake County will maintain possession. With 1:15 to go in our opening quarter. Logan Sport up by 4. Campbell to inbound to Eric Boyd. To Martell Miller. Miller, 3-pointer on the way, partially blocked by Ellis. Cortez Mosley has the rebound. For the Iron Horses, who look to push. Good no-look pass to Joe Rush, who's got an open 3 from the corner. Nothing but net. And Joe Rush.
And Joe Rush just been so good all year long. Cortez, obviously trusts him explicitly as he does all his teammates, able to get it out there to the corner.
Rush is first from downtown. The Iron Horses extend to a 7-point lead. Lesh trying to match him with a 3 of his own, and he does so.
He's just like a Tyler Hero out there or something. You give him a little bit of space.
10 first quarter points for Matthew Lesh. Lake County within 4 here, inside of 40 seconds play. First quarter, step back. 3-pointer for Jordan is good.
And Jordan gave him a little bit of a point. They might be going at each other.
Oh, yeah. So here's Lesh trying to go back at Noah Jordan, but he'll hand off instead to his point guard, Charles Campbell. They'll leave Campbell open from the 3-point line, and he knocks it down.
And here comes Lake County. They may have no wins, but now it's a fair fight with 7-on-7.
Shot clock and game clock just about the same, so the Iron Horses are looking to hold for the final shot of this first quarter. They have a 4-point lead. Down to 10 seconds to go. Martell Miller defending Joe Rush. Now to Noah Jordan. Jordan out for Estill. Corner 3 on the way for Cameron Estill. Rims out. And that will do it for our first quarter. The Slogan Sport on top of Lake County 38-34. Wooder Apparel provides the official jerseys and merchandise of the TBL, offering custom team gear. And that's huge in just a 4-point game. So if Lake County can clean up that turnover mess, they got a chance to pull off an upset and finish the season on a high note. So the Legacy will have the basketball to start our second quarter. Matthew Lesh, who had 10 first quarter points, gets the start in the second quarter for Lake County as well as he's played. No surprise there. While Miller or Pat Terrell, who's got an open 3, rims out. Estill high in the air to get that rebound for the Iron Horses who look to push. As the EC Express, Ernest Carter, who was in a t-shirt earlier, is in the lineup for the first time. Now Ice Tez to Noah Jordan. 3 on the way for Jordan. Nothing but net for Noah Jordan.
Noah Jordan, what a great signing by these Iron Horses.
12 points for Noah Jordan. He leads everybody off that Iron Horses bench, and they extend to a 7-point lead. Just underway, second quarter. Lesh driven off near the midcourt stripe. He is double teamed. Now to Miller. Cross court pass to Ajamoje. He takes a strong to the goal, and he puts it in.
You know, Joe, we were wondering why some of these Iron Horses may be having limited minutes. We might have some load management of some people, but we've got new people on this roster. Maybe they want them to be able to get out there and get heavy minutes right before the playoffs, because you don't want to go into playoffs a little bit new.
Yep. So Noah Jordan, step back 15-footer on the way, leaves it short. Battle for the rebound, pulled down by Pat Terrell. And the Legacy looked to push, but Logan Sport does a nice job getting back on defense. So the Legacy will have to do it in the half court.
Nice.
Loses the control of the basketball. Daniel Parrish 1-on-1. The Euro step for Parrish. It's good, but they're going to wave off the basket for an offensive foul. Coach Casey not thrilled with that call. There was definitely some contact. Miller looked like he was close to being underneath the basket, but the Iron Horses do not get the call for Parrish's first personal foul, first on the team.
Logan Sport has made a living on fast break points and turnovers and have this 5-point lead, but for all that they did in that respect, Lake County hanging right in there, and it will be interesting to see as we go towards half which team's in front.
Matthew Lesh and Charles Campbell with 10 and 9 points respectively. Martell Miller, who scored the first 6 points, has 8 for the game, as well as Ice Tez. He does a little bit of everything with this Iron Horse ball club, and he's out there getting the perspiration off the floor.
Yeah, he is. He is just a good dude.
Yes, he is.
I'm pretty sure if my lawnmower is broken, he'd just come over and mow it for me. That's the kind of guy Cortez Mosley is, and called Ice Test since I think he said 7th grade.
7th grade, okay.
So
now double teamed, but coming up with the basketball. Is the Legacy taking a strong to the goal? No good by Martell Miller. Daniel Parrish has the rebound. Logan Sport with numbers. Ice Tez. Good hesitation move by Mosley. Up and under. It's good, man. He draws the foul.
I was wondering if he was going to go up for a dunk, but what a nice little doopsie do and layup there for Cortez, who hung in the air forever for that one.
Mosley now with 11 points. Personal foul was on Matthew Lesh, his first on the team. And Cortez Mosley, a chance to complete the 3-point play. I believe the Iron Horse is down among the Depot Divas, making his first appearance.
He is. I've never seen a horse sit for so long. He needs to gallop around a little bit, stretch those legs. But here's Cortez Mosley, maybe the friendliest guy of all the Iron Horses. I mean, the Iron Horses are a friendly team, but Cortez always takes time to come up and talk to us, and so give him some good airtime.
Mosley completes the 3-point play. He has a dozen. The Logan Sport lead is 8. 2 minutes gone by. Second quarter, regular season finale here at the Berry Bowl. Miller to shot and reverse layup is put in. Nicely done by Ajaboje.
If there's one thing I've learned about the TBL by watching it all these games, it's that it is fast and furious, and people are always going back and forth, running back and forth, making shots.
Yep. Speaking of fast and furious, Noah Jordan converts down low with a made field goal. Matthew Lesh picks up his second personal foul and a chance for a three-point play for Noah Jordan, who has 14 first-half points off the Logansport bench. And a chance to make it 15 if he can complete this three-point play, which he does. And the Iron Horses extend to a 9-point lead. So danger time for Lake County, who has battled Logansport very well here in this first half. Now Miller takes it short of the goal, hanging shot is no good. Farrell has the offensive rebound for Lake County. Elbow jump shot is off the mark, no good. Perry tips it to Parrish, to the EC Express, who will bring it into the front court. NBA three on the way is short. Offensive rebound is put in by Tyreek Perry.
I'm pretty sure that was a pass. He probably gets an assist for that, right?
I'm sure that's what I'll tell Coach Isaac and Coach Casey at halftime. So for the first time today, we have a double-digit lead. Logansport up 11 as we approach the 9-minute mark of this first half. Shot by Terrell is short. And it goes off of nobody, bounces out of bounds. Logansport will get it back following the missed jump shot.
Noah Jordan so intent on kind of facing up his defender that he didn't even see that the ball was heading towards him. He was just denying.
It's an effective box out. Lake County couldn't get the rebound, so here come the Legacy, trying to build on their 11-point lead. Ice has Mosley, step back three on the way.
There it is.
Cortez Mosley with 15 points. Logansport up by 14, 52-38. Terrell double team along the baseline. Pass is too tall. And Daniel Parrish comes up with a steal. Alley to Mosley. Plays it in.
Mosley has become kind of our Tyrese Halliburton. He's kind of an everyman that can do it all, but loves to get his teammates involved.
16-point Logansport lead. Now Miller steps into a three-point shot off the glass. No good.
I'm partially blocked.
With the rebound for Noah Jordan. Jordan into the paint, kicks it out now to Mosley. Three-pointer on the way for Cortez. Is no good. Perry tries to keep the offensive rebound alive. Does so, but he commits the personal foul as he collides with Martell Miller. Perry his first. Second on the team. It's Joe Rush will come to the scores table check-in for Logansport. Want to catch up on all the action you missed? Be sure to sign up for the TBL TV League Pass. For $99.99, you'll be able to follow your favorite team, watch games live, or replay them anytime. Join our team and watch yours at tbltv.tv.
Tyreek said, "You can call me Reek."
Okay.
So we can do that if we want.
If he asks, then we certainly will abide by his wishes. No question about it.
I asked him if he had a nickname. He said, "Call me Reek."
Okay. So Logansport has outscored Lake County 16-4 here in this second quarter to extend to a 16-point lead. The Lakes are trying to get back into the ball game, and it goes off the foot of Joe Rush as Ajboye tried to make it a drive down the baseline.
You know, I ask all these guys kind of their fun facts about each other as Lake County gets another bucket. And Tyreek Perry said that he met Kobe before his death.
Okay.
I don't have any backstory on that, but that's an interesting little fact about him.
Sure is. So it's a 14-point Logansport lead. The EC Express puts his shoulder down, and it's an easy call for the official to make offensive foul. Ernest Carter.
You know, when the EC Express comes down the train tracks right at the station, I always get excited, but unfortunately unable to convert on that one.
Yep, credit Pat Terrell with staying and taking that, absorbing that contact, because the EC Express was like a running locomotive. As Hannah Isaacs, the chairperson of the Depot Divas, is out to get rid of the perspiration. So
she has a sash, a tiara, and
a broom. To take care of that perspiration. Well done, Hannah. So the Legacy passes inbounds, and he's too tall for number 35 for Lake County. And Dave, you were nice enough to write out the roster, and there is no 35. So
not that we had, even though there was a Caden
Chapin. So maybe we can go with Caden Chapin. Maybe
that's a good question.
Maybe Kadrian Barrage can do some investigative journalism.
That's the thing about kind of local announcing, though, Joe, is you'll see a player go in and there's no number listed for you. So
I'm gonna go with you, Dave. I think Caden Chapin was listed on the roster without a number. So if we misidentified that gentleman, we certainly apologize. I was getting ready to call him Kevin Durant. That's the first 35 that popped into my head. But let's go with Caden Chapin, who was listed on on the team roster without a number. Now, Noah Jordan has an open three-pointer, and he knocks down another one.
Jordan, I believe, from Indianapolis
Okay,
with that.
18
But-
first half points, 9 in each quarter. Those were their largest lead of the day. 6:50 to play in our first half. Now, Matthew Lesh, step back three, gets them off the backboard. The bank is open on a Sunday afternoon. Lesh, with his first points of the quarter, he has 13. He is single-handedly keeping the Lake County Legacy within striking distance.
Oh,
As Carter lines up a three-point shot, no good. And the Legacy look to push into the front court. Charles Campbell tries to lose Daniel Parrish, takes a stronger goal, no good. Good defense that time by Tyreek Perry, who stands his ground and gets the defensive rebound and now leads the break for the Iron Horses. So Noah Jordan to Ernest Carter, now to Joe Rush. They'll leave Rush open from the three-point line. Leaves it short. Lesh has the rebound, quick outlet pass to Pat Terrell. No look pass to Chapin, who lays it in.
looks like a timeout.
So timeout by Coach Casey, and the Iron Horses will take one with them. 6:04 to go, first half. Logansport 57, Lake County 45. There's more to come.
Be interesting. You know, up 12 is very comforting, but of course you want to just increase that lead as much as you can when you get up by a good amount. It lets you play loose. And so we'll see what Lake County's got as we head towards halftime.
Tyreek Perry, now to Daniel Parrish. Parrish gets a screen from Jordan. The pass is airmailed to Carter, but it is deflected out of bounds by Lake County. And the Iron Horses will maintain possession. Now to Joe Rush. Rush with a nice hesitation move. Shot clock is rejected by Lake County, and they look to push. Terrell, alley pass is broken up by the EC Express. Noah Jordan leads the fast break for Iron Horses. 14-foot shot by Parrish. Rims out. Out of the rebound. Parrish can't track it down. Campbell comes up with it. For Ajboye, puts it up. No good. But he will draw a foul.
Yeah, nice hard foul there by EC Carter.
And so Cameron Estel off the Logansport bench. He will check into the Logansport lineup after these two free throws. Ayumide Ajiboye. That's what Chris Brown said. At least that's what I thought he said. So we'll go with that. He has 11 first half points for the Legacy. Estel in for Logansport replacement Ernest Carter. The Legacy, despite being outplayed in the early part of the second quarter, this made free throw can get it back to 10. And they're definitely within striking distance with a whole lot of time to go. Still 5.5 minutes to play in this second quarter. Ayumide Ajboye. He makes the second free throw. He has 12 points. So it's Iron Horse crowd a little bit quiet. They're a little concerned, Dave, on this nice run by Lake County. Get it back down to 10.
Yeah, it's been a pretty relaxing watch for the fans so far.
Parrish is deflected on a pass to Jordan. Alley or outlet pass to Terrell, who's able to track it down. Baseline fadeaway jump shot, rims out. Got it for the rebound. Daniel Parrish had it, but couldn't control it. Now Campbell fakes a three-point shot, little teardrop, a little bit too strong. Trying to get the tip, but Joe Rush comes up with it for Logansport. They have numbers if they hurry. Noah Jordan, three-pointer on the way for Jordan is off the heel. Rebound pulled down by Chapin. And the Lake County Legacy have a chance to get this back into single digits. After it looked like they were in danger of getting blown out here in the earlier stages of the second quarter. Now Campbell backs down Rush. But up and under move is no good, but he does draw the foul on Joe Rush. For Rush, his first, third on the team. And free throws coming for Charles Campbell.
While Charles takes these free throws, I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Christy Hubler Ford. When the Iron Horses were on the road, they ride in style with a great partnership locally from Christy Hubler Ford. The team at the dealership has been fantastic partners, and we encourage you to consider visiting them the next time you are shopping for a new or used vehicle. Thank you again to Christy Hubler Ford for supporting our local team as a great community partner.
Ernest Carter checks in for Tyreek Perry after Campbell missed the first free throw. He'll get one more, and he does convert the second free throw. This Charles Campbell is now in double digits with 10 points. And Lake County has cut this down to 9, 57-48, 4.5 minutes to go in our first half. Now we're going to get a reach-in foul on Campbell. And the coach of Lake County loves the aggressiveness. Looked to foul about 35 feet away from the basket when Parrish was no threat to score. His first third on the team. And Daniel Parrish to inbound in front of the Lake County bench as we get substitution. Martell Miller back in, replacing Matthew Lesh. It's a 9-point Logansport lead. The Iron Horses with the basketball. Parrish gets it to Estel. Now to Noah Jordan, who's double teamed, tries to spin out of the double team, finds the open man. Estel, and our extra pass to the EC Express, who knocks down the corner three.
Ernest finally gets one, and the lead is up to 12 again.
Carter's first field goal. It's a 3-point. Near steal that time from Parrish. Now Estel comes up with a loose ball. And the Iron Horses with numbers. Rush gives it back to Estel. No good. Parrish has the offensive rebound off the high glass. No good. Battle for the rebound. Cameron Estel.
Wow.
Keeps it alive. Takes it strong to the goal. No good. But it does draw the foul, and that's just some great work from Cameron Estel. Early in the season, Coach Isaac said one of the hardest working players he has ever coached.
Looked like Aji Boye kind of put his hand up through the rim, but through all that, we get free throws.
Martell Miller with the foul, his first, fourth on the team. And Cameron Estel to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Iron Horses. Leaves the first one short. He'll get one more. Again, the regular season finale for both teams. Logansport in a 1-game play-in at Kokomo on Tuesday, the 27th. So 1 week from Tuesday, a 1-game play-in, and the winner of that one will take on St. Louis in the next round of the TBL playoffs. Estel splits the pair. He now has 6. Logansport leads back to 13. 3:45 to go here in our first half. Martell Miller has it out near midcourt. Let's see what the Legacy come up with on this half-court set. Boy, a step-back jump shot is good. Adboye with 14 first-half points. Legacy within striking distance, down 11. Ernest Carter, they dare him to shoot the 3-point shot, and he'll step into the lane. Shot is a little bit short. Boye has the rebound. For the Legacy, will have a chance to get this back into single digits on this possession. Campbell, cross-court pass for Boye. 3-pointer on the way for Terrell, and he drills it. That Terrell's first field goal from downtown. And just like that, it's an 8-point Logansport lead. Inside of 3 minutes to play in our first half. Daniel Parrish trying to get Pete Campbell off the dribble. He stays right with him, gets it inside to Jordan, who takes it strong to the goal and makes it in.
An up and down game. We've seen a lot of up and down games in this league.
Terrell quickly in transition. 3-pointer is short. Jordan has the rebound for Logansport to Joe Rush. Good outlet pass for Estel to Parrish, but it's deflected by Boye to Miller. Logansport gets back defensively also. Lake County will have to execute in the half-court offense, which they do. Chapin takes it strong to the goal with the left hand, no good. Put back by Terrell is no good. Rebound cleared by the Iron Horses. That's the end of the front court. Back to Noah Jordan, who will step into a 3-point shot, a little bit too strong. Rebound pulled down by Charles Campbell. The Legacy again can get this back into single digits inside of 2 minutes to play in our first half. It's been a good one here. Regular season finale at the Berry Bowl. Campbell step back 3, rims out. Parrish with the defensive rebound to Cameron Estel, who takes it up and puts it in.
He looked for a foul, not going to get one, but a great move, great shot.
Yes, it was. Strong finish, absorbed the contact, was able to convert at the rim. And quickly back is Martell Miller with the foul. Comes at the 1:37 mark of our second quarter. It is Logansport 65, Lake County 53. We'll step aside for a break. There's more to come. Wow. From Logansport. Replacing Caden Chapin for Lake County. Regular season finale for both teams. Logansport at Kokomo on Tuesday the 27th, 1-game play-in tournament. Miller converts both free throws. He's in double digits now with 10 points. Quickly back on the Iron Horse. Rush 3-pointer off the hill. No good. Campbell has the rebound for Lake County. He looks to push, but Logansport gets back nicely defensively. Inside out of Terrell. Terrell takes a strong to the ball off the high glass. Is good. And he draws the foul. Well done that time from Pat Terrell.
Terrell, yeah, just had some size there on Joe Rush and went at him, able to finish.
Joe Rush, that is his third personal foul. He'll need to be careful in the final 79 seconds of this first half. Again, the Iron Horses with just 8 men dressed here this afternoon. Pat Terrell looks to complete the three-point play, which he does. He's now in double figures with 10 points. He's the fourth legacy in double figures here in this first half. It's a 7-point Logansport lead as we approach the 1-minute mark of this first half. Parrish will let him shoot the three-point shot, takes it into the paint. Fadeaway jump shot for Terrell, or Terrell defending well to create the missed shot, goes off of Lake County. The Iron Horses will maintain possession. With 3 seconds on the shot clock, so Sport will have to hurry. And now Fish is having a conversation. Is there maybe a shot clock situation? Is the officials in a discussion? Not sure what is being discussed, but maybe going to have to reset the shot clock. I think they want the shot clock reset to 14. So Parrish for Ellis, for Eston. Eston out of Cortez Mosley. Mosley tries to create, but Campbell stays right with him. Now, as Foyer picks him up on the switch. Out of Daniel Parrish. Turnaround jump shot along the baseline is no good, but he does draw the foul. And a silly foul that time. Mach Boyer, as Parrish is up against the shot clock. And that was going to be a difficult fadeaway jump shot, but he got bailed out on that reach-in foul from Mach Boyer. His first. His second foul for Boyer. Team foul number 5. So the Iron Horses will be in the bonus. Final 43.5 seconds of this first half.
I think we have a correction from earlier, Joe. Number
Okay.
35 I found is Nana Totem Ayenzo.
Nana Totem Ayenzo. Okay.
Saw on the, you can go on TBL and .tv and follow the statistics, and he ended up in the box score.
Okay. As Parrish makes both free throws, he now has 10 points. And Tadna Benzo, I don't know how many points that would be on the Scrabble board. That'd be a whole lot. Terrell shot, no good.
Absolutely. Parrish
with the rebound. The Iron Horses look to push. Do they have time to get a 2-for-1? Estel, corner 3 on the way. Nothing but net. Cameron Estel. He's in double figures now with the 11.
Logansport just keeping this 12-point lead.
Yep. Legacy can play close to the final shot of the quarter, but we'll get a steal. So now a steal back on the interception by Campbell. Pass too far for Eric Boyd. Boyd, I think, was expecting Campbell to continue to dribble, but turnover gives the ball back to Logansport, who can hold for the final shot of this first half with 11.5 seconds to play. In the half, Logansport up by 12. Joe Rush gets a screen from Ellis. Rush into the paint. Now for Daniel Parrish, who gets it back. Now to Estel. He will step into a 3-point shot. Is off the mark, no good. And second quarter will come to an end. The official game ball of the TBL is provided by Baden Sports for over 40.
To Lake County's 76%.
So we are ready to start our third quarter. And the Legacy have the first possession of our second half. Logansport up 12 in the regular season finale for both squads. Now Miller will try to clear a side out, but Rush does a nice job moving his feet. Ellis comes in on the hedge. Now down low to Eric Boyd. Ellis from the weak side with the rejection. Offensive rebound, though, by the Legacy. Shot clock down to 2. They have to hurry up a shot. Campbell shot no good. Estel with the rebound for Cortez Mosley. 3-on-3 are the Iron Horses. 3-pointer in transition. Off the rim, no good.
Oh.
Now we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Eric Boyd, as James Ellis took exception.
Yeah, unfortunately, no replays here in the TBL, so we can take a closer look at that. But certainly, Estel went home, or not Estel.
Now we're
James
gonna get,
Ellis.
now we're
James
gonna,
Ellis went down hard on that one.
so Eric Boyd, I believe he got teed up. He was motioning that perhaps Ellis hit him with an elbow, and Ellis took exception to getting shoved. And then after the altercation, luckily it was broken up. Mr. Boyd must have said the magic word because the official teed up Eric Boyd.
Well, two of the biggest guys on their respective
Yep.
teams. You definitely don't want anything to go down where those guys are at the beginning of it. As Cortez Mosley calmly makes the shot tonight, has been a good afternoon for Cortez Mosley.
Cortez Mosley, he's trying to get a second free throw on the technical foul, but this is not college ice, Tez. This is the pros. So
Hey,
just one. But if I could shoot free throws as good as that dude, I'd want to shoot more as well.
you know, these TBL players trying to make it to the next level maybe someday, and so they played in so many different leagues. They gotta, it'd be hard to keep track of rules for
Yep.
me,
So following the technical foul,
especially on technicals. You don't get those very often.
Lake County will get the ball. So I thought they were going to call a foul on Boyd, but that is not the situation. So Lake County gets the ball. Terrell 3-pointer off the mark. Again, Ellis has the rebound for Logan Sport. Now to Joe Rush. Isolate Cortez Mosley on Boyd. Cross court pass for Cameron Estel. Estel nearly loses his footing. Step back 15-footer off the mark. No good. Matthew Lesh comes up with a loose ball for Lake County. Looking for their first points of this second half. Terrell taking strong down the baseline and lays it in.
He gets a little contact there. No call.
Terrell with 11 points on the day. It's an 11-point Logan Sport lead just underway. Third quarter. In the regular season's finale for both squads. Now Daniel Parrish with the nice scoop shot, but off the mark, no good. Campbell has the rebound for Martin. Martin with the left hand, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's pulled down by Campbell. Lesh thought about a long three-point shot. That's inside to Campbell. Back out to Lesh, who will step into a three-point shot. Off the heel, no good. Esther with the offensive rebound for James Ellis, who leaks out. Ellis has to go off his knee, out of bounds. Good hands defensively that time for Matthew Lesh to take it away from the big fella. And Lake County gets it on the turnover.
Well, Lake County continuing to hang in here, even though Logan Sport's been pretty dominant on the defensive end and getting out in the fast breaks. So we will see. Lake County can just cut into this lead.
They've been a much better ball club with Matthew Lesh on the floor. He did not get the start, but he has been their best player today. And they are much better with him in the lineup. Now Miller takes it strong to the goal. We're going to get a reach-in foul on Logan Sport. We'll check and see who the personal foul is on. To be on Joe Rush. That is his fourth personal foul. So he is the first player in serious foul trouble today. That comes with just under 10 minutes to play in our third quarter. So a lot of time for Rush to have to play with 4 personal fouls. Coach Casey leaving him on the court, at least for the time being.
Martell Miller has been good today. He has, counting that, 11 points, but he is 2 for 5 from the 2-point range. He's 1 for 2 from 3, and he's been perfect from the line, I think, so far.
That's right. Second free throw on the way. Dave Packer did not give him the announcer jinx on that free throw. I had no doubt, Dave, that he would convert that. And he now has 12 points.
And 4 rebounds, but 4 turnovers has been tough for him.
Cortez Mosley, spin move, double team, nice find to Cameron Estel. Scoop shot is up, and it is good.
What a spectacular move by Cameron Estel.
13 for Cameron Estel, his first points of the half. The Iron Horses back up by double digits. With 9.5 minutes to go. Now Cortez Mosley with the steal. 2-on run with Rush. To Mosley.
Yes.
Who puts it in?
Yeah, Joe couldn't get him the alley-oop, but Cortez improvised as he likes to hang in the air for those.
Mosley now with 20 points. Logan Sports 75. Lake County 62. Rush has it in the corner. They give him an open 3. He leaves it a little bit short. Daniel Parrish high in the air to get that rebound for the Iron Horses. Logan Sport looks to push. Rush inside to Ellis. Ellis along the baseline, puts the shot up and puts it in from a difficult angle.
Nice job there by Ellis.
Ellis with his second field goal. And the Iron Horses with a strong start to this third quarter to extend to a 15-point lead. You see what Lake County has for an answer. 3-pointer partially blocked by Estel. Daniel Parrish has the defensive rebound. Legacy, though, do a nice job getting back on defense.
Let's go to Estel.
With the spin move, puts the shot off the high glass, no good. But he does draw the foul. Matthew Lesh, I believe, with the personal for Lesh, his third, first on the team.
I saw Estel hanging out in the corner and waving his hands, and I thought Cortez was for sure going to hit him, but decided to take it himself and get to the free throw line.
So Cortez Mosley to the free throw line to shoot too, as he gets very quiet in the variable. Hits the first free throw.
Which, technically you're supposed to
That's
not
right.
be loud for your free throw shooters, but yeah, library quiet,
Yep.
which is always an interesting thing for us.
We could do some PGA Tour coverage from Quail Hollow, the PGA Championship.
Yes, we'd step away from Quail Hollow into Loveland Sport.
Bryson DeChambeau from the bunker.
Ice
That's
Tez
Ice
points
Tez.
up.
Well done. Well done, Jim Nance. So Mosley now with 22 points, 5 in the quarter already. The Iron Horses match their largest lead of the day, a 17-point lead. So danger time once again for the Legacy. They were down 17 earlier in the contest, got it back to single digits. We'll see if they can do it again. But Joe Rush fits in the pocket of Lesh off the backboard. Shot no good by Mosley, no good by Estel. Gets his own miss. Puts it up, no good. As they nearly had a spectacular
Oh my
fast
gosh.
break opportunity that time for the Iron Horses.
I think Joe and Cortez have been working on that one. We've been looking for one off the backboard. A nice chance there, but just unable to connect. Now Joe's got to go talk to Coach Casey.
Yep, that looks good when it works, but the coaches always want that 2 points when you're in transition. But when you have a 17-point lead, it's a little easier for a coach to take a turnover.
It's hard not to do it when it's a 2-point game.
Oh yeah,
but it's easy to do it when it's this gap. Even though 20 points is nothing in the TBL as far as lead goes, so we're not quite to there yet.
And Cameron Estel misses the first free throw. He misses both free throws. And we're going to foul over the back, I believe, on James Ellis. Or is it a lane violation?
I don't know. Mosley tried to get in there, I think, for the putback slam.
So that's probably what it is, a lane violation. Maybe Mosley broke the 3-point plane before that free throw hit the rim. So the Legacy get the ball back, following the 2 missed free throws. Still down 17 is Lake County. Terrell has an open 3 on the way. Rims out, battle for rebound. Daniel Parrish comes up with it. For Logan Split, the Iron Horses look to push. Parrish with a nice crossover dribble. Nice move in the paint for Parrish. Leaves it short. Gets his own miss, does Parrish. Little teardrop is up, and it is done.
Nice shot there.
Parrish now has a dozen, his first points of the third quarter. And this is the largest lead of the day for the Iron Horses. Up 19, 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Terrell for Matthew Lesh. Lesh with the fake 3-point shot and a strong take to the goal for Lesh. He lays it in.
Yeah, Lesh is really good out there.
Yes, he is. No look pass from Mosley to Ellis, but it is taken away. But then Parrish takes it back for the Iron Horses. Estel open from the 3-point line, leaves it short. Ice Tez with the putback.
4 tests everywhere. We love it.
7 in the quarter for Mosley, 24 for the game. As we approach 7 minutes to play in our third quarter. Terrell has an open 3 from the wing. Rims out. Estel high in the air to get that rebound. 1-on-5. So Cameron will wait for some reinforcements. Now alley-oop off the backboard. Too tall for Mosley. And Miller comes up with it for Lake County. To Campbell. To Ajboye. Long 3 on the way is short. Battle for the rebound. Joe Rush comes up with it. 2-on-2 for the Iron Horses. Rush for Cortez Mosley. Corner 3 on the way for Ice Tez off the mark. No good. And taking it away from Estel was Campbell for Lake County. Good defense that time by the Iron Horses. So Campbell will have a retreat toward midcourt. And Lake County will reset. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lake County down 19, in danger of getting run out of the gym here in this early stages of this third quarter. Now, a nice play by Ajboye, who dunks it.
Yeah, maybe one of their best plays there, Joe.
Absolutely.
Just we thought they might be giving it in. They will make a good play there.
Absolutely. Ajboye now with 14 points. Lake County still a lot of work to do, down 17 past the midway point of the third quarter. And James Ellis knocks down a 2-pointer. Ellis with 4 points in the quarter, 6 for the game. Big fella. And instant dividends newly signed to this Iron Horse roster.
And that was one thing that was lacking on the Iron Horses, really. We had kind of speed and quickness and shot making, but we didn't have that kind of defensive anchor down there.
As Pat Terrell lays it in. Terrell now with 13 points. Now we're going to get a reach and foul on Lesh, I believe. And we're going to get a timeout. 5:22 to go, third quarter. Logansport 86, Lake County 68. There's more to come live from Logansport. Point lead. And following the timeout, we'll see what the Iron Horses come up with as Noah Jordan checked in during that timeout for Cortez Mosley. So it's Rush, Parrish, Estel, Ellis, and Noah Jordan, the 5 on the floor for the Iron Horses. You have the basketball. Rush is double teamed. Now pass is intercepted. And Pat Terrell pass for Ajboye, caught it at his ankles. Nicely done. And the reverse layup. Ajboye with 16 points. He has been impressive for the Lake County Legacy today. So not the way the Iron Horses wanted to come out of the timeout. Turnover and a made basket by the opposition. You know, Ellis with a near turnovers. He had to track that one down near the half court stripe. Logansport will reset. Daniel Parrish for Ellis. Big fella from 3-point line is a little bit too strong. Ajboye with the rebound for Lake County. Trying to make another push here. Late stages of the third quarter, we're going to get a foul on Ellis, I believe. Is Ajboye with a strong take to the goal.
Yeah, even though Ellis had his hands kind of straight up, it looked like he kind of walked into the play there a little bit.
So Ellis, who picked up 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, has not picked up a foul since then. So that is his third personal foul. So he has stayed out of foul trouble. After the early going, as Ajboye hits the first free throw, he now has 17 points. So a mini 3-0 run for Lake County out of that timeout. They are hanging around here. Against the Iron Horses, Ajboye hits both free throws. He now has 18 points. Quickly back is Logansport. Let's see what they come up with on this half-court set. Parrish with a strong take to the goal.
Oh,
And he has fouled some contact. Lake County thought they got all ball. The officials say otherwise. Foul on Pat Terrell, his third. Lesto landed hard. It looks like he was able to break the fall a little bit with his legs. He appears to be okay. He's got a smile on his face. Although Daniel's always smiling, so you never know. But he looks to be okay, and that's good because he hit that floor hard. It must be good to be young and in good shape, Dave Patrick.
yeah, that's what I was thinking, Joe. I was thinking,
I don't
yeah,
know anything about that.
you spend all your time at the Y, and your body can just do whatever happens.
So a foul on Pat Terrell, his third, 4th on the team. So the Iron Horse, that's my second time saying Berries today, Dave. So that's
Well, you say Barry's about 80% of your broadcasting,
yeah.
so
So that's well under the over-under line set by Three
That's right.
Rivers at 9. So I'm in good shape as Parrish hits the first free throw. Daniel now with
9,
13
dang.
points. Yeah,
I'm gonna take the under
you
on
should-
that one.
Had I known, I'd have taken it. But Adrian Barrage just sent me that notification. So, oh, and if you know who's winning the Denver OKC game, don't tell Cadrian. He's recording the game. He wants to watch it when he gets home.
Oh, I'll
So
definitely tell Kadri.
it's Parrish with another free throw to try and get this lead back to 16. Shot is off the mark, no good. Ajboye has the rebound.
I'll give him one of those red herrings and be like, I can't believe the Nuggets got beat.
Now Terrell has an open path down the baseline, lost control of the basketball, missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Cameron Estel. Estel to Noah Jordan, 3-pointer from the wing for Jordan. Is a little short, battle for the rebound. I'm going to foul on Lake County as the Iron Horses were crashing the offensive boards. Nana Coden Ayenzo with his first free throw or first foul. I'm waiting for Chris Brown to say who the foul is on. And our PA man, Mr. Brown, he's not going to say it. So I think he wants to see if I knew how to pronounce it. He knew I was waiting on his official pronunciation.
Does Mr. Brown have a lovely daughter?
I believe he does.
How about that?
Mhm.
Mrs. Brown and Mr. Brown.
I guess the foul is on 5. Sure, the DJ is, but entertaining the crowd here at the Berry Bowl and entertaining Dave Packard
Got
all
the
in one fell swoop.
Yeah, got Little John and Usher and maybe even somebody else singing the old
Okay.
Yeah song. That's unofficial, folks. I'm just old,
Okay.
so I I might not know this,
Uh,
the title, but I can sure dance.
so James Ellis at the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Iron Horses. Gets a kind roll off the rim to knock down the first free throw. Ellis's first free throw of the day. He now has 7 points, 5 coming here in this third quarter. He is paying instant dividends to his Iron Horse squad after just being signed as he hits both free throws. And the Iron Horses have matched, or not matched, their largest lead. It's a 17-point Logansport lead as we approach 4 minutes to play in our third quarter. Now the shot is blocked by Ellis. Estel has the opportunity, throws it off the backboard. And James Ellis slows it down.
And that's what the Iron Horse has been trying to execute this year. A little fun play there.
Ellis now in double figures with 10 points. Nice job by Estel and Ellis on that 2-man game. Miller bounce pass for Terrell. Terrell between the circles.
You know, Joe, they may be starting to call the Iron Horses Showtime.
That's right.
The new Showtime.
Now Miller, or excuse me, Campbell with a nice find to Coden Nyanzo, who lays it in. So Brownie just calls him Nana, so kind of like Nene, the old NBA player. So Brownie always takes the shortcut whenever he can. That's work smart, not hard, as they say.
Well, maybe he asked how you pronounce the last name, and he said, "Just call me Nana."
Yep, that could be it too. So Nana comes up with the steal to Ajboye. Ajboye with a nice finger roll, and he lays it in.
That kind of looked like Anthony Edwards there
Sure
for a
did.
second. He's got some speed and some power.
Who's in the Western Conference Finals, just doesn't know who he's going to play. OKC or Denver. Game 7 going on right now.
That's right.
From OKC, and now it's Jordan takes to the goal. Joe. That was nicely done by Rush with his first field goal of the half. Logansport up by 17 as we approach 2.5 minutes to go here. And our third quarter shot is blocked by Ellis. Miller wanted a goaltend, not going to get it. Now Daniel Parrish, little 13-foot floater in the lane is good.
Nice shot.
Stay updated on the latest news, signings, scores, and more by following the Basketball League on social media. Logansport has extended to a 19-point lead. Danger time once again for Lake County. Every time Logansport has threatened to blow it out, they get a little bit closer, but they are running out of time. So we're down to 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Terrell has the ball knocked away by Jordan. Good hands by Noah Jordan, who has been solid today for the Iron Horses. 2 minutes exactly to play in our third quarter. Lake County to inbound. Now Miller contested 3, leaves it short. Estel high in the air to get that rebound for Logansport. Into the front court comes Joe Rush. Rush gets a high ball screen, has an open 3, a little bit too strong. Ajboye has the rebound for Lake County. Now to Martel Miller. Good bounce pass to Nana. Shot is up, and it is good. Nana Kodnayenzo. His second field goal of the quarter, 6 for the game.
Nice work there, partner, on the full name.
Well, thank you. And Dave, Lake County simply will not go away. I know it's a 17-point game, but they are undermanned, but they are hanging in here today.
Well, Logansport can't let their foot off the gas here as Legacy gets the ball back.
Yep, Estel on the miss. Lake County quickly into the front court. Ajboye with the finish and a chance for a 3-point play.
And as he has a chance for a 3-point play, I want to kind of give a shout out to one of our sponsors. You probably noticed the patches on our jerseys, Joe.
That's right.
The yellow patches. Those are for the Super 8 Motel. Obviously, have stepped up with their sponsorship. Our team of Iron Horses have come to Logansport from all over the country, and we couldn't make it happen without the support of everyone at the Super 8 Motel, who have generously partnered with the team in welcoming our out-of-town players to Logansport. We are proud to support this business and invest in their vision for a better community. Thank you, the leadership of the Super 8 and Logansport.
Ajboye converts a 3-point play. It's a 14-point Logansport lead, 95-81. Rush takes the shot, no good. Ajboye has the rebound. To Miller. Miller to Campbell, who's got an open 3. Off the mark, no good. Estel has the rebound for Logansport. Now to Joe Rush. Rush with a nice crossover dribble, but loses control of the basketball, taken away by Campbell. Campbell 2-on-3, but Campbell takes it to Nana. Now to Pat Terrell, who's got a wing three, leaves it short. Nana with the offensive rebound. Off the mark, no good. Parrish has the rebound, and we're going to get a foul on Nana Coden Ayenzo, his second. And I know you know the answer to this question, Dave Packard, but how did the Super 8 Motel come up with its name? I think you've told me that before.
Gosh,
But
but leave it to me in my mid age to forget the story that I told you. Um, Tell me the fact that I told you.
I asked you the question, and you said it was because when they first opened, rooms were $8.88.
Oh,
So
yep, I do remember that now. Yes.
Parrish hits the first free throw. He has 16 points.
Now I still think they've got reasonable prices, but
Very
probably
much
not $8.88
no.
per night, or I'd probably move out of my house and into the Super 8.
I'm not sure you can get anything out of the vending machine for $8.88 these days.
Exactly.
So Parrish hits both free throws. He has 17 points. That ends a 5-0 Lake County run inside of a minute to play in our third quarter.
Joe, speaking Super 8, I wonder if you would run into one of the Iron Horse players if you stayed an overnight at Super 8.
Very, very possible.
It'd be cool.
Shot clock down to 10 for Lake County. Ienzo. And throwing it down. Nicely done that time. Boye.
I'm going to call him Ant-Man.
Yeah, he's got 25 points.
He's good.
He has been outstanding today for Lake County. 8 seconds to play. The Iron Horse is trying to play for the final shot. Noah Jordan has the shot rejected by Boye. 2 seconds to go. And now we get a deflection by Parrish, and that will bring our third quarter to an end. Wooder Apparel provides the official jerseys and merchandise of the TBL, offering custom team gear and top quality uniforms. To order your favorite team's custom apparel, go to the live stream chat and click on the banner now. We are at the end of quarter number 3, Logansport 97, Lake County 83. When we return, we'll have quarter number 4 live from Logansport. Fourth quarter. It's Parrish, Mosley, Estill, Noah Jordan, and the EC Express, Ernest Carter, to start this fourth quarter for Logansport. Cortez Mosley thought about a 3-point shot. Picks up his dribble. Now finds Estill. Hands off now to Mosley. Mosley with a nice crossover dribble to free himself. Shot is blocked by Boye. And the loose ball is tracked down by Campbell for Lake County with the Euro step. Off the high glass, no good. It goes off of Jordan's hands out of bounds. Stay right here with Lake County in possession of the basketball. Just underway in our fourth quarter.
I have to say, Joe, I really do love the physicality that is allowed by the officiating crews on these games. Players often calling for the foul, but if you call it the same both ways, that's what matters.
Yep.
And that way these guys can try out some extra moves.
If they called on contact, we'd be here for about 6 or 7 hours. So
that's right.
You got to let it play a little bit.
That's right.
So Boye, no look pass and a no catch pass, as Charles Campbell couldn't handle that hot potato.
Well, Nana was kind of there right in the middle and
Yes,
wasn't sure if the pass was coming to him, and so the guy on the outside didn't know if the pass was coming to him or if he was going to grab it.
So following the turnover, the Iron Horses get it back. Carter sets a high ball screen for Parrish. And he'll set one for Cortez Mosley. For Noah Jordan. Jordan dribbles through a double team. With good hands by Lesh to knock it away, but Ernest Carter comes up with a loose ball, but then Lesh comes in with the steal. Lesh will take it all the way with the left hand and lays it in.
Nice play there.
Yep. Lesh with 19 points. The Legacy hanging around, down 12 points. 10:45 to go, so plenty of time for Lake County to mount a comeback here this afternoon. Jordan could not lose Lesh. Matthew did a nice job moving his feet and staying right with him. Now they cleared off for the EC Express. Shot is partially blocked by Boye, I believe. Lesh comes up with the rebound for Charles Campbell. Campbell lays it up and lays it in.
Nice play there. A lot of bodies on the floor tonight.
It is a 10-point Logansport lead. Every time it looks like they're going to blow the doors off this game, Lake County has a response. We'll see what Logansport has now. It is getting very interesting here at the Berry Bowl. Parrish fakes the pass to the EC Express off the glass, no good, but Noah Jordan with the offensive rebound and puts it in. Jordan now with 22 points off this Logansport bench. Inside of 10 minutes to go in our fourth quarter. A 12-point Logansport lead. Still plenty of time for the Legacy to mount a comeback, try and get their first win of the season. Lesh And they want a carry violation that time. And we're going to get a turnover. The Legacy coach, with his hands in the air, wants to know what the call was, but no question about it.
And I'd say, I just want to talk about Logan Sports depth for a minute, Joe. I mean, we're playing really well. We've held this 12-point lead, and that's without Tavon Horton, James Moore, and Robert Fennessy,
Yep.
who are three very good players in their own right.
So we'll see what the Iron Horses come up with here. As Noah Jordan, top of the key, has his pocket picked by Miller to Campbell. Campbell in transition lays it in.
Nice looking shot there, and they're to 10.
Yep, Campbell with 14 points. 99-89 is the score. 9:15 to go in our fourth quarter. Legacy trying to pick up the defensive intensity. Now a long three from Mosley. Top of the key, and he drills it.
And Cortez says, not today, Legacy, not today.
Mosley from downtown. Now Charles Campbell. They dared him to shoot the three-point shot. He passes on it, gives it out to Martell Miller. Gets a screen from Nana. Nana rolls to the basket, but they couldn't find him. So they give it instead to Campbell. Another left-hand finish from Campbell. This time, though, he is fouled before he can convert. Ernest Carter picks up the foul, his third, first on the team.
We talked about it, Joe, the Legacy winless all season, and it's really hard to believe because they've got some good players
Yes, they do.
out here, and I think that just shows you the depth of this league. Guys trying to springboard themselves, into better basketball positions around leagues, and TBL is a great jumping off point for that.
Substitution for Logan Sport. Joe Rush in, Daniel Parrish out, and one more free throw coming for Charles Campbell. Want to catch up on all the action you missed? Be sure to sign up for the TBL TV League Pass for $99.99. You'll be able to follow your favorite teams, watch games live, or replay them anytime. Join our team and watch yours at tbltv.tv. As Campbell hits both free throws. 16 points for Campbell, 6 in the quarter. And again, the Legacy hanging around, down 11. A clear side out for Mosley. Well defended by Lesh. Forces the miss. Noah Jordan with the offensive rebound. Got his own miss, but misses the shot. Mosley comes up with it. Long three for Cortez off the heel. No good. Gets his own miss. Mosley, little teardrop. It's good.
Tell you what, you just keep shooting until you make it.
Right.
That's the way to do it.
Ice Tez with 29 points for Logan Sport. Back to a 13-point Iron Horse lead. They cleared out for Campbell, who loses control of the basketball. Now to Estel. Estel with the Euro step, and he lays it in.
What a beautiful crossover, guys.
Yes,
the defender kind of got lost there, Matthew Lesh.
And we're going to get an injury timeout, I believe, as Campbell came down hard on that ankle. So Logan Sport threatens to put this game out of reach. The Legacy have a couple of answers to respond, but they are running out of time. So they need to convert at the offensive end and come up with some defensive stops. Lesh, though, with a nice ball fake, up and under move, and Lesh converts in the paint.
Lesh has been great for the Legacy today.
Yep, he has 21 points. Quickly back are the Iron Horses. Perry into the lineup for the first time in this half. Shot is no good on the deflection. Estel saves it from going out of bounds. Nicely done by Cameron Estel. Logan Sport. But the second chance opportunity. Cortez Mosley has an open three from the wing. Nothing but that for Cortez Mosley.
Yeah, baby.
Mosley with 32 on the day. Now quickly back are the Legacy. Three-pointer no good by Campbell. Mosley has the rebound for Joe Rush. Rush now to Ernest Carter. Carter thought about a three-point shot. Instead takes a stronger goal. Off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. Reek comes up with a Tyreek Perry. Taken away by Nana.
Reek tried to kind of duck under and unable to hold on to the ball.
Yep. Nana Coden Ayenzo with the deflection, but Logan Sport will maintain possession. And Joe Rush to inbound underneath the Logan Sport basket. Rush has an open 16-footer on the way. Nothing but net for Joe Rush.
And ISO Bo, sometimes they call him, or Speedy Joe.
9 points now for Joe Rush. And the lead is back to 18 for Logan Sport. Now Lesh, a little fadeaway turnaround jump shot is off the mark, no good. Nana with the offensive rebound, and he puts it in.
What a score, a 111-95 Logan Sport.
Now Cortez Mosley with the crossover dribble to Perry. To Cameron Estel, back
Oh,
to Tariq Perry, who puts it in.
the no look right back. And it's interesting in basketball, Joe, how once you pass it, a lot of times you become unguarded.
Yep.
And you can get the ball right back.
Yep. Unselfish play by the Iron Horses. The lead back to 18. 6:20 to go in our fourth quarter. Nice Boye with a strong take to the goal and throws it down.
Ant-Man with another score. And
yep, 27 points on the day for Boye. Has to set the screen for Rush. Gives an open path to the basket to Perry. It is blocked from behind by Ant-Man. Nicely done. As Eric Boyd will check in for Lake County, replacing Nana. Coden Ayenzo. Joe Rush to inbound.
Lake County Legacy kind of running out of time here, Joe.
Yep.
You're going to need to get a stop.
Well, they do right there as Rush comes up with a miss. And then Eric Boyd with a man's rebound, that time taken away from Cameron Estel. And they will call the foul on Cameron. I have it for him for his second personal foul, second on the team. Lake County without a team foul so far here in this fourth quarter, so they can afford to be aggressive. Beg your pardon, that is the third on Cameron Estel. So 16-point Logansport lead. We'll see what the Legacy can do as they need to convert just about every time the rest of the way. Step back three, no good by Campbell. Estel with a nice rebound for Logansport. Now pass ahead to Tyreek Perry, who went high in the air to get that one. The ball is deflected out of bounds off of Mosley. Good hands defense with that time from Charles Campbell to deflect it off the leg of Ice Tez.
And Reek there, you know, what a great control of his body as he jumped in the air and controlled that crazy pass.
So Legacy get it back, following the turnover. Campbell stop and go dribble. Passes for Boyd. Boyd does a nice job preventing the turnover. And he takes it strong to go and lays it in.
Boyd, maybe his first points in the game.
Yep, that's what I have him for his first field goal. It's back to 14. So again, this Legacy team will not go away. And Cortez Mosley, step back two is off the mark. No good. Boyd has the rebound for Lake County. Gives it to Campbell into the front court. Raj Boy, a good three-point pump fake. Throwing to the goal. He lays it in, and he draws the foul. Ayumoid Ajboje. I have him for 29 points. Logansport foul on Tyreek Perry with his second. It's down to a 12-point Logansport lead. Ajboye with a chance to make it, get him a little closer is James Ellis. He's at the scorer's table. He will check in, I believe, for the EC Express, Ernest Carter. To the Iron Horses bench is Ayume Ajboye. To try and convert the three-point play, which he does, gets a kind of roll through him. He has 30 points on the day. Quickly back is Logansport, goes off the shoulder, though, of Tyreek Perry. Eric Boyd comes up with it for Lesh. To Miller, he'll take it all the way. Now kicks it out to Campbell, to Matthew Lesh. Lesh with the left hand, leaves it a little bit short. Tyreek Perry with a nice rebound that time for Logansport as Lesh knocks it out of bounds, dives for the loose ball. Fortunately, one of the Depot Divas was able to get out of the way. They saw Lesh coming from the inbounds to try and to come up with that loose ball.
And Logansport starting to find the chemistry with a couple of these new guys, Tyreek Perry and James Ellis. And, you know, they've just been really controlling the game defensively tonight, Joe. I mean, although Lake County put up 102 points, they really haven't got much closer than this in the game.
Yeah, I believe at one point in the third quarter, they got it down to 8. I think that is as close as they have gotten here in this second half. They would love to get off the schneid and get that 0-13, get that 0 off the ledger, but they've got some work to do here with 4:40 to go in the fourth quarter, and they are down 11.
Logansport leads in reboundings, assists, steals, and blocks. So the turnover margin, though, I have 18 apiece by each team, and Logansport was way up on that stat.
So we're gonna get a 10-second violation. So that is the call. Now they're going to check the clock, I believe. Nope. That's where the inbound will go. So a 10-second violation gives the ball back to Lake County. They can get it down to single digits. Still got time. 4.5 minutes to go. Plenty of time with that three-point shot. Now Boyd with a nice up and under move, and he puts it in.
Nice.
And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Casey as it is getting too close for comfort here for the Iron Horses. 4:25 to go, fourth quarter. Logansport 113, Lake County 104. This is.
You know, as long as they don't make too many mistakes, they might be able to wrap this up here in the first couple minutes of this remaining 4.5.
Now full court pressure is broken easily by the Iron Horses. Little floater in the lane by Parrish leaves it short. And Boye had the defensive rebound, and he was looking to go into transition before he secured that rebound. Unfortunately for the Legacy, goes off his fingertips out of bounds. Will stay at this end for the Iron Horses. So Joe Rush will step back toward half court. Logansport will reset here in the half court. As Daniel Parrish. Shoot Cortez Mosley. Contested three on the way is short. Rebound pulled down by Charles Campbell. And Legacy chance to get a little bit closer. As Boy has to go through his fingertips, but he's able to save it for Matthew Lesh. Contested three by Lesh is a little bit too strong. Rush has the rebound for the Iron Horses. Looking to get this back into double digits for Logansport. Cortez Mosley thought about a three, but it's going to run a little bit of clock. Down to 3.5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. And now we get a near steal that time from Boye. It goes off of him out of bounds. He's having a word with Coach Casey and smiling and said, Coach, I thought I had that steal. Whatever is conversation. Mr. Miller's enjoying that conversation with Coach Casey as both gentlemen are smiling. So
Maybe County, they're old friends.
That could be. As Lake County definitely has increased their defensive intensity. A big reason they've gotten this down to single digits. And now we're going to get a 24-second violation, I think. I'm not sure the officials having a discussion right in front of the Iron Horses bench. From here, the shot clock has 1 second to play. Whatever it is, the Lake County coach is very interested in what the conversation is between the officials. Not sure what the conversation is. Maybe our ace reporter, Adrian Barrage, can get the inside scoop. He's down courtside, but fortunately, he's at the other end of the court. So the shot clock has been reset. It's to 20. Now the shot clock is moving, so I'm not sure what's going on. As Coach Higgins, he's the scoreboard operator, not the 24-second shot clock operator. So now I think we've got everything squared away. Shot clock at 6 for Logansport. So the Iron Horses have to go quickly. Mosley has it knocked out of bounds.
Oh,
it's deflected off the elbow of Mosley. So Lake County has had a couple of stops, but they've not been able to convert to get closer to 9 here in the last couple of possessions.
They need a big play, and who's going to give it to them is the question.
Yep, either Boye or Matthew Lesh would be my guess.
Those are my two picks as well.
They've been the two leading scorers today. As they clear a side out for Boye. Puts the shot up, no good, but it does draw the foul, and that's just good coaching by Lake County, riding the hot hand. As Boje with 30 points, 18 of them coming here in the second half, and he's fouled by Daniel Parrish. Just the second on Parrish, fourth on the team. So the Legacy will be in the bonus, the final 3:06 of this fourth quarter, and a chance to really make things interesting here at the Berry Bowl. Boye hits the first free throw.
Well, I mean, you know, these Legacy, not only have they weathered the storm of not having a win this season, but, you know, they've weathered the Iron Horses storm really, because the Iron Horses have been playing great basketball today.
I agree.
And they're creeping up to where this is only a 7-point game.
This is as close as they have been since the first half. A 7-point Logansport lead as we approach 3 minutes to play in our fourth quarter. And Rush to Ellis, back to Rush on the stop and go dribble. And we're going to turnover as Lake County has really picked up defensive intensity. Another Logansport turnover. And if Lake County converts on this possession, Dave Packard, things will get mighty interesting here at the Berry Bowl in the final 2:45 of this game.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see what happens.
Lesh takes it into Parrish for Boye, for Eric Boyd.
Oh.
Boyd cross-court pass to Lesh. 10 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time for the Legacy. And Lesh steps into a three and drills it.
Well, Mr. Lash, like a Tyler hero coming through here.
It is a 4-point game, 113-109. Full court pressure once again by the Legacy. Ball is deflected out of bounds by Martell Miller. As this Legacy team, they have no postseason, so this is their playoffs, and they would love to end the season on a high note. 113, 109 is the Logansport lead. Now Parrish with a little finish at the basket is good.
James Ellis took a shot to the gut, but seems to be okay, maybe.
And quickly back is Ajboy, and he throws it down. 34 for Ayomide Aboje. 115, 111. 2 minutes to go in our fourth quarter. We're set up for a fantastic finish here at the Berry Bowl. Grand way for the regular season to come to a close here at the Berry Bowl on this closely contested game. Estes 3-pointers off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Campbell. 2 on 3 with Martell Miller. Now Miller will hold up and wait for reinforcements.
A lot of nervous fans and the momentum kind of shifting.
Oh, yeah. Nervous people on that Logansport bench as well. It's a minute and a half to go, and Lion Horses need a stop. His eyes, boy, he's blocked there. There's no stop. As the big fella, James Ellis, comes up with a block shot.
Let's get to the big fella to post up.
Yep. Now Joe Russ. But he stepped on the sideline. That's great defensive intensity that time for Matthew Lesh to knock it away. Rush did reach it. As the Legacy had the basketball. We'll see what was discussed during the timeout. As Lake County called a timeout. We'll see what play they drew up. It's Charles Campbell. They clear a side out for Campbell. He'll take it all the way. And he throws it down.
Oh, what a nice move.
Campbell with 18 points. It's a 2-point game. Now we're going to get, I'm not sure what, Lake County upset with whatever transpired. So great play call by Lake County coming out of the timeout. It's a 2-point game, 115-103 with a minute 10 to play in our fourth quarter. And full court pressure once again for the Iron Horses to have to contend with. They get inbounds to their point guard, Joe Rush. We'll bring it into the front court, and now they trap, but Joe does a nice job recognizing that trap and gets it to Parrish. He gets a screen from Ellis, who's going to take the shot with the Iron Horses. Ice Tez with the left hand is off the mark, no good. James Ellis with the offensive rebound. He draws the foul. But that is just the first foul on Lake County. The Legacy want that foul to be on the floor. And I think that is the call. I don't think it was in the act of shooting. Eric Boyd with a personal foul, his second. The shot clock has been reset to 14 seconds for the Iron Horses. 51 seconds to go in the game. So plenty of time for Logansport to get a good shot here on this possession. In desperate need of a basket. And Cortez Mosley. Contested 17-foot shot, leaves it short. Not the shot I don't think Logansport wanted. Lesh hits the rebound, and Lake County with a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. Down 2 with 30 seconds to play. Lesh is double teamed. Now to Eric Boyd, who is wide open. Puts the shot up.
Oh, no.
And we're going to get a...
I would hope that for either team, it's just protect the ball and get open, like, shoot an open shot. Find an open man.
So the Iron Horses with the basketball. So we'll see, does Lake County foul and trying to extend this game, or they try and play it straight up, knowing that Logansport cannot hold the ball for the final 28 seconds. They get it to the best free throw shooter, Cortez Mosley. He brings it into the front court. Looks like Lake County is going to play him straight up and try and come up with a defensive stop.
And Cortez needs to pass it because they probably figure he's going to take it all the way.
Which he does. Shot is no good, but he does draw the foul. So Lake County was not trying to foul, but Cortez Mosley pushed the action, knowing that they were going to have to get a shot eventually. So foul on Eric Boyd, his third, and 2 huge free throws for Cortez Mosley.
And Cortez has been great all day, Joe. They relied on him for that play. It looked like it was kind of designed for him to go one-on-one.
So Mosley with 32 points and 2 huge free throws. First one is good. Has 33 points, and here's the big one, Dave Packard, can make it a 2-possession game with 13.3 seconds to go. Logansport 116, 113.
Barring the Larry Johnson situation, yes.
That's right.
More than one possession.
He's Mosley living up to his nickname. Ice Tez, ice in his veins to hit 2 clutch free throws. Martell Miller will inbound for the Legacy.
And still the Legacy need a little bit of a miracle here. It's not so easy, especially with the defense Iron Horses have been playing.
So Miller to Ajboye. And they're not doing it quick, unfortunately for them. Now they get it to Charles Campbell. They take it out to Lesh. Contested 3 for Lesh is a little bit too strong. Campbell has the rebound. To Miller, 3-pointer on the way is short. And that do it. Campbell and Estel and Miller came through as he took a strong to the goal, drew a foul with 13.3 seconds to go. I don't think either free throw even hit the rim, Dave. Nothing but net on those free throws. Two huge pressure packed free throws for Cortez Mosley.
Yeah, I'd say Cortez Mosley definitely my player of the game. You know, from the very tip, he was active and he continued all the way through. And now, of course, you mentioned he's on the mic down there.
Yep, so he's getting some props. He says, "Well, I get the Iron Horses ready for the playoffs. They will play at Kokomo on Tuesday, the 27th, in the one-game plan. The winner to advance to in a best of three against St. Louis. And according to Coach Isaacs, because there's a travel involved, he thinks all of those games, whether it go 2 or 3, would be in St. Louis due to the travel involved. So, congratulations to